Walen. This is my wife, Fran. And we're a third generation farm, and we'd like to tell you our story. So growing up in farming my whole life, and with my dad and mom and everybody, and when I was young, like 14, my dad let me have 30 acres that I could pick and choose what I wanted to put on it, and he helped me, of course. And that's how I got started in this, and I just couldn't get it out of my head, so I've been doing it ever since. Dad retired in 2000, and Fran and I bought the farm from him and Mom, and we're getting to the point where it's time for us to start pass it to the next generation, I guess.
I grew up on a farm also over in the New Rockford area, so we had a lot more livestock than we did farmland, but yeah, always liked farming and met Dennis and moved back to Glenfield, I guess.
Well, growing up, I just loved growing things, and it was fun to see how it turned out in the end. You know, not always a good thing, but most of the time it turned out pretty good. I remember when I was, like I said, them 30 acres, and it was kind of a challenge for me because he wanted me to take charge of it completely, you know. So I learned a lot. I learned a lot fast. You know, growing up, I loved being in the country, and I knew that after we got married, it'd be a perfect place to raise a family and pass it on, you know.
So after we got married, I worked outside the home most of the years, and after I'd get done with work, I'd pick up the kids at daycare, take them to grandma's, and I'd go out and work in the field right along with the rest of the guys. The last 10 years I've been retired, I was a full-time grain cart driver, and so I was out there every day with the guys, and we just really enjoyed, you know, being together. Grandkids come out, bring us treats, and it's just.
They chase the combines.
Yeah.
So we got two South Africans and our son-in-law and Fran and I, and they'd come out when their parents got home and they'd chase the combines with cupcakes and cookies, and the guys really liked that. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. The first tractor I drove was a 930 case with a hand clutch, and you know, most people probably don't know what it's hard to push, and I was probably 7 or 8 years old. And Dad, you know, the plow, we were plowing, so you put the tire in the furrow and you go, and so it was my turn to do it. And I didn't have enough strength to push the clutch, so I grabbed my hands on the steering wheel, I put my foot on that thing and push it ahead, and away I'd go. That was my first tractor driving experience.
So I spent my summers on a hay rack, baling hay, and, you know, helping out wherever we could. We chased a lot of cows and stuff, but very different from what we do now. We've had no livestock since we've been married.
So we've been married for 40 years, and this will be my 47th crop that we put in this summer. Since they came out with the quad tracks, it's been my dream to have one, and we did manage to do that, and that 500 has got a special place with me. I guess it's the one I drive all the time. Do all the seeding with it and tillage with it also, but this is the 500 quad is my favorite. So this is the 500 quad, and the quad track was my dream tractor. From when they first came out, I always wanted one. And I used this tractor for mainly seeding. We pulled a 60-foot John Deere air drill with it. Did some tillage. It pulled most of the equipment all the equipment we had, the size-wise, I guess. So it's got good horsepower. It's been no trouble with it. Been really happy. So the quad track, is, like I said, has always been a dream tractor of mine. And once we got it, of course, it never let me down. It was. And this here 500 is my favorite, probably because it was my first one and I'm the one driving it all. I don't really let too many other people in it, but it's still a good machine, and anybody who gets it won't be sorry. I mean, it's maintenance on the tractors. We wash and wax them as you can tell, we keep pretty good care of them. And the maintenance, we run them through the shop, and not motor work, we haven't had any problems with them. But if we do have little problems, then we call our dealer up. But we're all pretty fussy about, I make sure they know that I'm fussy about all my equipment, and so they don't abuse it. We don't let them sit out in the summertime. We put them back in the shed, and then we prep them ready for fall's work. And when we're done in the fall, they go get cleaned up and back in the shed again. So the 580, when I bought the 500, we bought two of them alike. And the 580's got more horsepower, and I was getting bigger equipment to pull, so I felt I needed an upgrade. So we just upgraded one of our 500s for the 580, and it's been a very good machine also. This is a 2017 model. This tractor gets mainly used for tillage. It has a PTO on it, along with the other 500. It's got a PTO on it, so you could use it for a grain cart if you need be. So these 9770s are been really good for us. We didn't buy them brand new. They were 1-year-old machines when we bought them, and they've been excellent machines. And there again, we wash them and wax them, and when they're not used, they're put in the shed, so they're not sitting out in the elements. And so we put on a 40-foot flex draper, and I feel that it's an excellent fit for this size combine because it helps the combine. Them auger heads that slug feeds, the draper heads are so smooth, and it actually, I think the combine did a lot better with that header.